My name is Ram. I'm a student at the Soprano University. Things are a bit troublesome at the moment. Hey, Ram, can you introduce me to your friends there? The one speaking in this ladylike tone is Hime, a friend I made in college. And she wants me to introduce her to two childhood friends, Kanade and Kari, who I have been friends with since childhood and attended the same university.
Oh, new friends, Ram? Why don't you introduce us?
Yes, if you're a friend, I'm sure we'll get along real fast. There's a reason why I'm hesitant. Hey, I've seen you around. Are you from a famous family?
Have we met before? Sorry, I've been having a lot of parties and dinners at home. I don't remember.
I don't mind. It's not easy being from a wealthy family. Hey, Ram, they seem to get along very well with me. You know what? I'm gonna be late for my next lecture. Oh, Ram, can I have a word with you? Excuse me? Ouch. Ram, why don't you just get on with the introduction? I know that curry guy. He's the son of a famous rich man. He's exactly the guy I'm after. I'm having a hard time because I don't want to introduce a woman with that kind of motive. Just like this, she is actually pretending to be a daughter of a wealthy family. According to her, she is lying about her identity in order to hook up with rich men. Although she pretends to be a lady, she's far from a lady, and her financial sense is very severe. When she shops, she only buys what's on sale. Ram, look, it's half price. She doesn't eat out at all and cook her own meals every day with a time sales item from the supermarket. Ram, look, this was rotten and very cheap. No, don't buy that one. She's a cheapskate. Well, I guess you could say that she's trying her best to save money on clothes. In a way, she's also a great person and an interesting friend. Frankly, I wouldn't want to introduce her to others. Hey, Ram, I'm so sad. You know that, don't you? My family is wealthy, so I'm a bit out of touch with the general public. I'm having a hard time making friends. Hime speaks loudly so that Kari and others can hear her. That's deliberate, isn't it?
It looks like she'll get along well with Kanade. Isn't that nice, Ram?
I agree. I wish we could be friends because I'm going through the same struggles. Not exactly.
Oh, come on. Maybe you're just scared that you'll be sad if you can't have your friend only for yourself.
Of course not. Okay then, great. Thus, I ended up introducing Hime to them. This is Kari. We've known each other since childhood, and his family is wealthy. Well, any more than this, you seem to know him already.
Hey, introduce me properly.
This is Kanade. Kanade is from a very wealthy family. Frankly, if we hadn't gone to elementary school together, I wouldn't have met a friend like her. Her family's wealth is a different level. I hope we become good friends. Yes, is it the same? Aside from Kari, are you the same?
Maybe you can relate to Kanade's struggles.
Oh my gosh, yes? Ram, can I have a word with you? What is it this time? What is the meaning of this, Ram? She really is from a wealthy family? Did you know that? That's what I had heard at the time when you asked me to introduce you to them, but you forced me to do so.
What? Are they fighting?
I don't know. I wouldn't stand out if there was a real one. What were you thinking? What were you thinking? That's my line. Apparently, Kanade's presence is not convenient for her. You must be going through a lot of hardships, Kanade. It's not easy when you have a big house. Yes, I do. You understand me, Hime? Well, I understand the struggle. I'm having a hard time with a lot of men approaching me, especially lately. When you have a wealthy family, you're more likely to be matched with those affiliated with foreign companies or some other elite person, and it's really tiring. You're the one who is targeting those people. How can you lie about that? Oh, but Kanade, I don't think you have much luck with a marriage proposal with that outfit. I know you would understand, right? My father and mother wouldn't leave me alone. Told him I didn't want to, but the other day he told me he was going on an overseas trip, so I went with him. But when I arrived, I was asked to marry a nobleman from that country. It's a real problem, right? Right. It really is a problem. This woman, is she bragging to me? Hey, it's all over your face. I'm often taken around like that, so I haven't always fit in and out of school very well. I have very few friends, especially girlfriends, and I was hoping for more.
Well, sure. We don't have many friends outside of childhood friends, do we?
Yes. By the way, all of the new friends that you have, like you? Yes, I met Arito and Kaori through a family relationships. Wait a minute! Did you just say Arito? What are you surprised about? Of course I'm surprised. Arito is the singer of the country's top soprano conglomerate, right? I had no idea you had such a connection. This is my chance! Oh no, I have a bad feeling about this. Hey, Kanade and Kaori, if you're fine with it, could you introduce me to your other friends? Huh? I've only had Ram as a friend for a long time, and I'm being so lonely. But I thought it would be nice if I could make more friends besides you. How about a dinner party, if you're fine with that?
A dinner party?
Me, Ram, and Kanade. I'd like to have dinner with Kaori or Anato, for example, or even a dinner party with 3 men and 3 women. Hey, what are you saying all of a sudden? I mean, isn't that like a matchmaking party or a blind date?
Oh, that sounds good. I haven't seen Alto in a while, so why not?
Yes, I agree. Nice to hear, Hime. Kanade, it's not nice at all. My heart aches for the purity of my friend. Well, since we'll be doing that, I'd like to eat something delicious. I usually go for Italian or French food. Kaori, do you know many good restaurants? You've never been to restaurants like that, right?
I'll set it up with an Italian place that I know. How about this Saturday?
Well, thank you. Of course it's fine. Where is it located? By the way, I'll check it out.
Oh, it's a place called Bistro Puni.
Bistro Puni? That's a bit far, and the train fare is pretty expensive. Don't be stingy with your travel expenses when you requested it yourself. Oh, yes. Rob will be there too, so you better ride the car. Oh, but there are not courtesy cars available this week, so I'm stuck. No, they don't have courtesy cars available because they're not cabs.
Well then, I'll pick up Ram and Hime.
Really? Thank you. You're a huge help. That's what she wanted. Kaori should realize how ludicrous her excuses are. Well, since Ram will go too, let's meet in front of the station.
Huh? I'll pick you up in front of your house.
No, in front of the station is fine.
Really?
Well, she lives in a shabby $200 apartment. That's why. By the way, she has her parents sending her about $700. She uses the money to cover her expenses necessary to act like she's rich. Well then, I'll look forward to the party. Thus, my friend and Hima's matchmaking party was set. And on the day of the dinner party, Kaori comes to pick us up. Sorry to keep you waiting, friend. I'm here. When she showed up, she was more dressed than usual. I can tell you're really into it. But honestly, I can tell you're pushing yourself too much. Hey, Hime, it's okay to make yourself look a little better, but you don't have to do something completely different, okay? Why don't you stop pretending to be from a rich family? So I warned Hime not to overdo it until Kaori came to pick us up. However, you know what? It's not like I'm lying. No matter how one says it, you are lying. To be what you wanna be, you must act like what you wanna be. Besides, Alito, who is coming today, is famous and rich. To win him over, I have to be on the same playing field as him. That's why I'm dressed up like this. Well, if I can't help Alito, then I guess that Karigar is not that bad either. Hey, that's enough. Don't treat my friend like that. Hey, don't get carried away just because you have wealthy friends. Huh? I didn't mean to. Then just shut up and watch. I always catch what I am for. You know, that's not what I meant. Apparently, she won't listen no matter what I say. Then Gary came to pick us up, and I anxiously made my way to the restaurant. The place we arrived at was very beautifully decorated and looked very expensive. Welcome, Pony. Your companion has arrived, Pony.
Hey, nice to meet you. Kairi and Kanade told me about you. I'm Alto, nice to meet you. My name is Narita, nice to meet you. You're wearing very stylish clothes. It looks good on you.
Well,
It's been a while since we've seen each other too, Ram.
yes, you're right. Him's eyes lit up when she saw them. And then... Oh no! I'm so happy to hear that I'm prettier than... Well, everyone! Actually, no. He didn't really say that much. I'm really going to make a friend who in the same position as me. And what's even more is that you're all very cool. I think I'm blushing. It was here that she began to appeal.
You're funny. You're right. Huh? Where's Kanade?
Kanade says she's going to be a little late. She should be here soon.
Kanade is that a dull but rich girl, right? She shouldn't come if she's just going to be late. Hey, come on. Everyone, I'm sorry I kept you waiting. Unlike the time at the university, Kanade was dressed elegantly as the daughter of wealthy family does.
Hey, Kanade. Long time no see. How are you?
Well, Alito and Narita, you haven't changed at all, have you? I think it's been since we met in France by chance the other day. I'm sorry for being late today, everyone. The driver drove me here, but I got a little stuck in traffic. Hime was surprised to see Kanade and froze up. It's not hard to see why. After all, Kanade is more beautiful than a model when she's really dressed up. Hime, you tried your best, but you're no match for the real thing. That's why I told you to stop pushing yourself too hard. What the? Standing out more than me? Huh. But apparently, she hasn't given up yet.
Now the food will be served.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Pony. Dinner is served. Just like that, the matchmaking party started. It was a first-class restaurant full of beautifully prepared food with plenty of fine ingredients. You've got to be kidding me! I thought caviar was just salty. I thought so too, but this is delicious. Most cheap ones are just too salty. You don't have to worry about that with the bread they use here at this restaurant. Well, I know that too. You're right. Well then, I'll have some too. She said that and started eating. Every single gesture of the meal is beautiful and elegant. No matter how much we've known each other since childhood, this kind of thing even makes me feel like we live in a different world. On the other hand, hey, can't you eat a little more cleanly? Gulp. Hime was dirty. The way she ate showed how she was raised. I can do it too if I try. Oh, by the way, last time I went to Paris, France, I found a really good wine. And it was a very rare one. You too, Hime? I've been to France and drunk wine there too. Well, I don't think anything you drunk could compete with the wine I drank. After all, it's supposedly the best wine in France.
Really? Which vineyard is the wine from?
What? Vineyard?
I'm certainly curious. France has its fair share of Grand Cru.
Vineyard? Grand Chestnut? It's Grand Cru. It means the best vineyard. If you're going to talk about wine, you should know that.
Come on, are you sure it's French wine when you don't even know what Grand Cru means?
Hey, Anito, you're being rude. Hina just doesn't know. There's no way she would lie. There's no point of lying anyway, right, Hina? By the way, Hina, do you often travel abroad? Of course. Last month, I went to Alaska to see the northern lights. The veil of light shining in the night sky was so mysterious. Huh? Northern lights? I guess it surprised you a little too much. Hey, Hina? Yes, what is it? I've been there, but you can't see northern lights in Alaska at this time of the year, you know? Huh? Why?
The nights are not dark at this time of year in Alaska with the midnight sun. Maybe it's the wrong time of year.
Oh yes. I think I misremembered a bit. That's right. And it's true that I went there. Of course I flew first class. I can only fly first class everywhere I go now. Well, it sure is hard to get on any other seat. We'll see if it tastes it without comfort. Right. I'm so extravagant. And I'm in trouble. That's true. I'm a first-class person myself. And if my destination is not that far, I'll just take a helicopter. Helicopter? It takes less than an hour from Tokyo to Nagano, so it is very convenient to go to the villa. What do you do if your destination is not that far, Hina? Hina, don't you take a helicopter? Helicopter? Oh, of course. I take a helicopter. Hina, notice this. The Kanade and the others are of a much higher class than the rich people you imagine. The wealthy conversation between Kanade and the others continued. Hina tries her best to keep up with her conversation, but if it's wine, I have a very good Romano County when I visited DRC's monopole in France. A monorail? You rode the monorail in France?
Monopole. It means a monopoly ownership. DRC stands for Domaine de la Romane Conti, the brewery that makes the world's most famous wine.
Oh, my. Is that so?
You don't even know that? You've been to France, right?
What? Of course I've been there so many times. I've had enough of it. Wow, what a coincidence, me too. By the way, where do you go often? If you like wine, do you go to Champagne? Burgundy sounds great too. Well, Of course there's no way Hime can keep up with the Kanade, who knows the real thing, when Hime is full of lies. Paris, they sure sell a lot of different wines. But if you're going to go all the way to France, you should go to the local brewery. Well, I'll think about it. You should definitely go there. Of course you'd have to have connections. I can introduce you if you like. The price would cost about $1.5 million though. $1.5 million? That's impossible! Huh? Why? That's because Kanade thinks Hina is the same league as her. To such a Kanade, Hina is... Shut up! What a bunch of nonsense! What is Japanese? What is Bulgarian? Huh? Champagne? Bulgaria? I don't know anything about that! Because I've never been to France! I'm not a wealthy lady like you! I'm just a poor student! Unable to bear it, she finally confessed her true identity. What?
Just what I thought.
Arito and the others laughed at Kanade's astonishment. What? You're making fun of me? No, you did a stupid thing and dug your own grave. It's not Kanade's fault.
What? You knew about this, Ram?
Well, yeah.
So why pretend to be the daughter of a wealthy family?
Because if I pretend to be a lady, look down on me for being poor. They'll treat me more than equal. Is that why you were going after the rich? Yes. But if you're not surprised, then you guys must have figured it out way before I confessed.
Well, you were obviously acting strange.
Really? Why didn't you say?
Well, I could tell that she was trying really hard. I thought it was funny.
Hey, you were teasing me. You have a bad attitude. You're not the one to say that.
I'm sorry, rich people have bad attitudes.
Is that so? Kanade. But Hina's story was interesting. I think I understand why Ram is friends with her.
Yeah, her story was weird. It was kind of funny, right?
Hey, Anato, I never said that. Well, Hina is definitely weird, but she's not a bad girl. That's why she's my friend.
Good for you. You already have friends who like you for who you really are, not who you are as a fake wealthy young lady.
Mom, you thought of me like that? Well, maybe I was wrong.
Okay, now that we know what we really want, let's go to the next restaurant. After all, this place just doesn't seem right.
Then we started the party all over again and went to a bar for common people. Okay, well, it's Anato's treat today. Let's drink.
Hey, I didn't say I'm treating today. Don't decide it by yourself.
You're rich. Don't be stingy. Hey, waiter, bring us everything on the menu.
Hey!
This version of Hina is totally better, right? She actually quite funny. She showed her true self and everyone liked her right away. Because she's much more attractive showing her true self than when she was forcing herself to pretend to be someone she's not.